prosperity and security are assured. A Nigeria where peace and prosperity are guaranteed. A Nigeria where unity and opportunity are available and accessible to all citizens. And a Nigeria where governance is about the yearnings and the aspirations of all the citizens. Such a Nigeria can only be engendered if we have a patriotic and competent leadership that is guided by the 7-time tested principles of public life. That is the selflessness, integrity, objectivity, accountability, openness, honesty, and leadership by example. The sad reality is that our country is bleeding from several and severe wounds inflicted on her, either as a result of the incompetence and insincerity of the operators of government, or the total lack of understanding of how to govern a multicultural, multi-religious, and multi-ethnic country like our own. Their insincerity and intolerance has inflicted an injurious wound to the social fabric of Nigeria. Their nepotism and parochial approach to governance has inflicted severe wound to the country. Their ineptitude and lack of empathy has dealt a damaging blow on the body psyche of all Nigerians. Their condescending arrogance and sense of entitlement has further widened the fault lines in our country, and their nonchalant attitude toward the core functions of government is causing dangerous escalation of insecurity. Uncontrollable inflation, scandalous unemployment statistics among the youth, collapse of the tertiary education system, unaffordable tariffs, and the general collapse of social services. We live in a country where victims of insecurity are constantly being ignored, or worse still, being accused of exaggeration or lying, or both. We live in a country where victims of unemployment are accused of laziness. We live in a country where university and other tertiary education institutes are frequently being shut down for months, and our children's future being jeopardized, while leaders are busy throwing out hundreds of millions of naira to purchase party forms. We live in a country where being wrong is the new right. And this is perhaps the worst of all the wounds inflicted on our country. And all these wounds must be healed. Fellow compatriots, we in the Nnpp believe that healing these wounds is the first step towards putting Nigeria in the path of security, prosperity, enduring unity, sustainable development, and global respect. Our party, the Nnpp, is choosing our candidates for the 2023 general elections, from the State House of Assembly candidates to governorship to National Assembly up to the President, was guided, among other things, by competence, courage, acceptability, credibility, and the all-important desire to heal the country of the severe wounds that are threatening its very existence. Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this gathering is to officially present to the good people of Nigeria the patriot that we have carefully chosen to join me on the presidential ticket of the Nnpp as my running mate. After painstakingly vetting and scrutinizing over 20 prospective candidates, all of whom were eminently qualified to be the Vice President of the country, considering the severity of the wounds that are inflicted on the country in recent years and the necessity of healing them, given the necessary desire to carefully balance all sensitivities and differences in order to have an all-inclusive government that will be fair and just to all Nigerians, and bearing in mind that the country requires competent, credible, empathetic, courageous, and God-fearing leaders, I came to the conclusion and therefore present you a rare Nigerian that very appropriately fit these requirements. Fellow compatriots, I present you this 57-year-old man of God who hails from already local government area of Edo State, a trained automobile engineer, a highly educated Nigerian with bachelor and master's degrees in theology, a doctor of divinity, and doctor of philosophy in Christian education, a man of an impeccable integrity and credibility, a unique Nigerian with outstanding record, a patriot with clear understanding of the country's contemporary challenges, a full-time believer and promoter of a united Nigeria, a self-made achiever whose lifetime work is improving the lives of Nigerians, and a man who believes that a new and better Nigeria is possible if we can work together with sincerity to heal the wounds inflicted on the country and its citizens. Distinguished citizens of our great country, I present you this Nigerian man of God, this Archbishop designate and senior pastor of the God First Ministry, the man together with whom we shall pursue the agenda